Good afternoon, Panthers. Welcome back. Hope everyone had a fun and awesome weekend. Now, let's kick off this week with some school news and updates.
Starting off with Clee Club, the meeting that was supposed to happen last Thursday has been rescheduled for Tuesday, November 11th. Make sure all members show up. There's a service project coming up that everyone needs to help out with.
For all the Spanish Club members out there, if you want to join in on the November activity, make sure that you RSVP'd in the Google Classroom by this Wednesday, November 12th. And if you have got any questions, stop by and see Senora Horst.
And a huge shout out to everyone who performed in or helped out with the somewhat true tale of Robin Hood. The fall play wrapped up this weekend and it was an amazing show.
Yes, it was.
Congratulations to the cast and crew for all your hard work. And don't forget, this Tuesday, November 11th, wear patriotic attire to honor our guests for Veterans Day.
That's all for this week's school news.
Have a great day, Panthers, and good luck with everything going on this week.
Good afternoon, Panthers. Let's take a look at your weather for the week. Starting off with Monday, it'll be mostly cloudy with a high of 35 degrees and a chilly low around 26 degrees. So make sure to bundle up as those temperatures begin to drop. Tuesday stays cold with another cloudy day, highs near 35 and lows dipping into 23. By Wednesday, things start to warm up just a little bit, hitting a high of 49 degrees though it will be pretty breezy throughout the day. Thursday brings partly sunny skies with a high around 43 degrees, giving us a little break from the clouds. And to wrap up the week, Friday will be our most cloudy day again, with highs near 44 degrees, so overall, a cool but calmer end of the week. That's it for your weather update. Now on to me with sports. Thanks, me. Now let's take a look at what's been going on in Norton sports. The Norton football team recently went up against West Branch on Friday. The final score is now displayed on your screen. A ton of Panthers were recognized at the All-MAC honors for the 2025 season. Buddy Willig was named Offensive Player of the Year, and Marcus Brown took home Defensive Player of the Year. First team honors went to Trey Kirsten at quarterback, Jason Beverly at running back, Isaac Hunter at wide receiver, Dominic Higgins and Caden Hochstrasser on the offensive line, Mason Hitty on the defensive line, and Aiden Williams at linebacker, as well as Alex Minen at defensive back. Second team honors include Ian Starling, Parker Pierce, Jackson Ford, and honorable mentions go to Anderson Gross and Xavier Penny. And in cross-country news, freshman Max Scully wrapped up an incredible season, finishing 75th in the state with a time of 16:47. Huge congratulations to him and an amazing performance at States. Congratulations to all of our athletics for their hard work and a great season. That's all for sports. Now on to world news.
Hello, I'm Nolan Meyer, here to take you around the world in 60 seconds with important updates from all around the globe. President Donald Trump met with leaders from 5 Central Asian countries at the White House this week as part of an effort to secure new sources for rare earth minerals, which are essential for things like smartphones, electric vehicles, and fighter jets. The talks also led to Kazakhstan joining the Abraham Accords, expanding diplomatic ties with Israel. Back here in the U.S., millions of travelers could face disruptions as the government shutdown continues. Starting Friday, the FAA will begin cutting flights at 40 major airports, including New York, Chicago, and LA. The reductions could reach up to 10% next week, potentially canceling thousands of flights if no deal is reached soon. And in business news, Tesla shareholders just approved a record-setting $1 trillion pay package for CEO Elon Musk. The plan could give him control of up to 25% of Tesla if the company meets major milestones like developing robo-taxis and humanoid robots over the next decade. That's it for your world and US news update. See you next week.
Hello, I'm Sloan Finke.
And I'm Ava Finke.
Now we're taking a look back at some important moments that happened on November 10th in history.
In 1885, a German engineer unveiled the world's first motorcycle. In 1990, John Hughes' film Home Alone, directed by Chris Columbus and starring Macaulay Culkin, premiered in Chicago.
In 2014, the Uptown Funk single was released by Bruno Mars. That's it for today in history.
Before we go, the lunch menu for the week will be displayed on your screen, so make sure to check it out. That's all for this week's episode of the Panther Press News Broadcast. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
indeed.